Yes.
Start.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Dinesh Chera. I came to US in 1970. Let me introduce what happened at that particular time. Kennedy is the one who had, who had the quota that first from Europe and then remaining from Asia. But Kennedy said that quota is not correct. We want from every country, from Asia also. So suddenly Asia quota became relevant and there were thousands of them. The China was disadvantaged because they didn't know the English. We were English speaking, so it was easier for us to come here. And that time two things happened. One, in India, that passport is our birthright. That's what the Supreme Court said. Because otherwise they were not giving passport unless you tell us where you are going, why you are going, how you are going. That's a question should be asked whenever you apply for visa. Yeah, when the passport was, I applied for the passport first and I got the passport. Once I get the passport, then I was thinking, where should I go? So there were four countries I marked first: Germany, Russia, US, and Australia. Then for Germany, I had to learn the German. So I started learning German, but it was long time it will take, I realized after a month or so. So I said, no, not Germany, not Russia, either Australia or US. The Australia, I couldn't get the information more. So ultimately, I chose US to come here. Luckily, I have a friend whose father used to work for US Embassy in Bombay. So that made it a little easier. I got the information where and how I should apply. And they had a one new category open, special. Anyone who is graduate either in engineering or medical, they can apply and come here directly without making for studies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be here, you come for a student, and for student to come here, there's a lot of money. At that time, like $3,000-4,000 you should have. But without working, you can, without applying for a student visa, I came to work here. That was open, so you should have only with you about $600 to survive first 6 months. Yeah, when I came, I used to live in Manhattan, and then in the Flushing, there was a company, private company. They hired me when I applied there, and so I started working there. So then, first I worked in Flushing with a company, but after some time, there was an opportunity to go in the South. So I went in the South to Houston and looked for a job there. I got a job and worked there for a few years. Worked in Houston for almost 9 to 10 years, then moved back to New Jersey when I got a job in the government.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got an offer from US Army in New Jersey. So I worked in the New Jersey for 30 years in the US Army as a civilian, not as a green suiter. Yeah, when I was in Houston, after 5 years, I became a citizen of US. And after that, when I applied, I came to New Jersey for the US government I work.
Mm-hmm.
After retirement in New Jersey, because there the taxes were high, so I moved to Texas where there are no taxes. And one of my daughter, she used to live here, so I came near her, about 3 miles away from her.